All right, everybody. It is time to open a bundle of Final Fantasy. Now with 9 play boosters. I do wish instead of now it said it has been 9 play boosters for a while. But now with 9 that's fine. This is a bundle of Final Fantasy. We are going to get 16 traditional foil and 16 regular basic lands. 16 foil basics is kind of cool. We have 9 14 card Magic the Gathering of Final Fantasy play boosters. I'm excited for that. 2 traditional foil extended art legends, which are these 2 cards.
Ooh, 2 this time.
2 legends. That's cool. And then we have a box that we get to store things in. This product is made in USA. Unlike a lot of it that we received from the ambassador program, a lot of it is Japanese printed. This product is made in the US. Other stuff, I don't know if you want to pause it and read any of that. There it is. It exists. We're going to crack into this. And Paige, what are we hoping for? We're joined by Paige. You don't see her, but you will hear her.
I'm here. Yes. I want to pull a Vivi.
Yeah, Vivi would be good. Yep. That deck looks good.
What else am I looking for? Who did I just say? Tifa?
Mono green?
Mm-hmm.
Mono green Tifa. Okay.
And the life gain girl.
All right, well, let's see what we find. And the life gain girl. There's also a die in there, an oversized spin down life counter. So yeah, let's see what is in the Final Fantasy bundle. I just want to get some of these cards in hand. I want to feel some of these cards. Let's see what we find here. I'm pretty excited. Quick thank you to all of our channel patrons that power the channel through Patreon. We really do appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for your continued support. Big thank you to Wizards of the Coast for this product so that we could make a video about it and just kind of review it. So if you're like, hey, I saw a bundle, this is what it comes with. Let's see what kind of cards we can pull in these play packs. You know what? Sometimes it's best to just open it, and we're going to go from there and see what we find. Boom. Okay, so there's the box. The box is attractive. We also get this thing.
Oh.
Little folded piece of paper. Oh, I don't think it's meant to be.
Ugh.
Rip.
No.
Oh. Oh,
Sorry.
rip. No. It's sad that little piece of paper in there got bent. But still kind of cool. We'll set that here. And yeah, let's get into this. I know a lot of people might just discard that piece of paper, but that's a really nice little print they give you in there. Just sad it ended up
I like
folded.
to frame those.
Yeah, those are fun. Fun little things to frame. All right, so let's see what's in here. We have a little bit of like a little art card going on that you can pop out.
Those are good dividers for your box.
Yep, good dividers for the box. That's pretty sweet. And then we've got some counters on there. I like that they do this where you can just punch out these counters and stuff like that.
I love those. I just keep them in my deck box.
Yeah, you just pop those out. We'll get rid of that, and they pop right out. It's like, oh, okay. Boom. Hello. All right, so yeah, let's set that to the side. And 9 boosters. And we do have the oversized here. It's a nice size. Oh, a Moogle.
Yeah.
Or is that a Moogle? Yeah, of course it is.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
We'll set that here. And yeah, let's count. Make sure we have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Ta-da! And then these, I believe this has our legends in it. And these do come in a paper pack here. I want to see and hold some of these cards in hand. Oh, wait. Are we supposed to get Vincent? Oh, are those cards random? See, this is why sometimes it's best to just open.
That's interesting.
And the other thing... What is this? Cool. And a Venet, Heart of Hadolin. That's Final Fantasy. Yep, that checks out. Final Fantasy 14. A name that's hard to read. I do like the Vincent from Final Fantasy 7. This is sick. Whenever one or more creatures
I do like the randomize.
control...
That's cool.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I was expecting us to just get those two that we saw in the back of the box, but they are randomized and foil. Whenever more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on Vincent. And whenever he deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each opponent if Vincent's power is 7 or greater. This looks like a fun little mono red commander to build. Seems kind of fun. And then we do have a Venet. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. This looks like such a great card for SpongeBob.
Yoshimaru? My Yoshimaru deck.
No, it's good for Yoshimaru, but I love it for SpongeBob. That Joda deck is
No, that
mostly
is good.
legendary creatures, so whenever we cast one, we draw a card, and then for 7, we can tap, exile target non-land permanent, and transform, and that turns it into a
That art is
Hadelian,
sick.
the Mother Crystal. It's a god, indestructible 4/4. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on another target creature you control until your next turn it gains indestructible. If that creature's legendary, draw a card. This is,
Yoshimaru card. +1 counters. Perfect.
that is such a good card. I love the quality on these.
Ooh.
These are
it's
nice and flat. And then, oh wow, we get a foil of each of these. Oh, this is great.
I love that island. That one's so nice.
That is a sick island. I love. Oh man, I love that they did this. Thank you. Just give us
good
a
lands.
foil of each of the lands. Classy. Keeping it classy. I also do like that we are putting them in paper. These are all flat as a board. Don't see any sort of bend to those, so I'm a big fan. One thing I always recommend to people is if you're opening foils, just immediately sleeve them. It just is so good for your collection to just have penny sleeves. I keep these little penny sleeves around just for this. And these are literally $1 at my local game store. I can't tell you what brand they are because, well, you know, it's a sponsored video. But it's it's like a house that you would guard. Think of it kind of like that. So I like to put my cards immediately into a sleeve. Just make sure that they're exposed to the atmosphere for as little time as possible. At the end of the video, I'm going to do the same for the lands. And then this one we don't even need to open. These are just going to be those same lands except non-foil. So we'll just set that to the side. We don't need to go through all of those. But pretty sweet to get randomized. And you can see, because here's the packaging here. Just a reminder that 2 traditional foil extended art legends, it says, are on here. I didn't get any of the mythic ones, but you know what? I'm cool getting these 2 rare ones. I figure they're probably rares or mythics. So that's pretty fun. Now I guess let's open some packs. Alright, so we're looking for a VV. Maybe because we didn't pull a mythic here in our randomized cards, maybe we're going to find one in one of our play boosters.
Let's hope so.
Alright, here we go. If you enjoy this bundle review by the end, we encourage you to like and subscribe. Come back, catch another video. We do deck techs, we keep up with MTG Finance, all that kind of stuff. All right. Light of Judgment. I like that they just go in order. 6 damage to target creature, destroy up to 1 equipment attached to that creature. It's a fun little card. We have Sephiroth's Intervention. Now remember, these are all going to be standard legal cards that you pull out of here. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. 2 and a blue flash. Enchant artifact or creature. When this aura enters, tap enchanted permanent. Enchanted permanent doesn't untap during its controller's untap. This is a flash. What? You typically get this effect, but not at flash speed. That's so strong. Gigantode. As long as you control 7 or more lands, this creature gets +2/+2. You're not alone. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +4/+4. Got a Syncopate.
Yeah.
Counter target spell unless its controller pays X. We have Adventure in. When this land enters, you gain 2 life, and then it just taps for a waste.
Town.
Okay,
Ooh.
so there are extended art cards. A Promise Fulfilled. And they're using the art from the game. Spectacle. Until exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. We do have another uncommon here. A Choco Comet. 2 red and X. X damage to any target. Create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Oh, Steiner from Final Fantasy IX. Lifelink. Steiner gets +1/+1 for each equipment you control. That's a fun little lifelinker right there.
That's pretty good.
So Final Fantasy IX was my favorite game. So it's really cool to see characters like this. Steiner is in your main party in that game. So the fact that he shows up at Uncommon, this is pretty funny. Cargo Ship. Also Final Fantasy IX. Flying Vigi. Add a waste. Spend this mana only to cast an artifact spell or activate an ability of an artifact source with Crew 1. We do have a rare. Oh my god. We got the Jumbo Cactar.
Yeah, my AirPod just died.
Oh, your AirPod died? Okay, we got Cactar.
Wait, it's Cactar.
We got the Jumbo Cactar. Yes. 10,000 needles. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets 9,999 +0 until end of turn. That is wild. Yeah, I remember playing Final Fantasy
so
VIII,
good.
and you would see this thing, dude. This is crazy.
It's scary.
And our foil common is a Magic Damper. Okay, so first rare is one of the earliest memes that we saw from this set, Jumbo Cactar. And then a land, we get a Quado Solemn Farplane Gateway from Final Fantasy X. Oh, and an art card.
Nice.
Okay. Set that up there. Set our foil there and our basic here. So first rare is a Cactar. And that pack took a little bit longer, but I'm savoring these.
That's the only way to do it.
Like to savor our packs. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, another Sephiroth's Intervention. So if I was playing limited, having 2 packs that had Sephiroth's Intervention, that's pretty fun. Another Gigantode Rook Turret. Flying. Whenever another artifact you control enters, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Ooh, that's a Mendicant Core card, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Aerith Rescue Mission. 3 and a white. Choose one. Take the elevator. Or take 59 flights of stairs.
I like those abilities,
Oh,
though. They're
Bill!
good.
Jesus. I just heard one of my cats screaming. Then I look over there. Dude. Stop.
Come on, Bill.
Stop. He like waits for me to be at the computer because he knows that I'm busy. Blazing Bomb. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and he has blow up, tap, sacrifice this creature, it deals damage equal its power to target creature, activate only as a sorcery. Okay. Hey. Bad. You were bad there. Leave her
Those
alone.
are repeats.
Yeah, lots of repeats. There's a regular Cactar. At the beginning of your end step, if this creature didn't enter the battlefield this turn, return it to its owner's hand. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right, because then they would just run away. Oh, that's funny.
Hilarious.
All right, Garnet, Princess of Alexandria. Okay, so this is another main character from Final Fantasy IX. Whenever Garnet attacks, you may remove a lore counter from each of any number of sagas you control. Put a 1/1 counter on Garnet for each lore counter removed this way. Oh, man.
That's kind of cool.
Future Saga Commander, or this is just in the 99?
Oh, that's interesting.
All right, we have a Relentless X ATM 092. God. Final Fantasy VIII card here. This creature can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. And then return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped with a finality counter. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, another uncommon. Samurai's Katana. Job select. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has trample and haste, and is a samurai in addition to its other types. So you create a 1/1 when you play this, and then it has a equip of 5. So it kind of is like a germ. Then we do have a rare. It's a summon. Bernhilder.
Sure.
For a red and 1 other, you get Chain. Exile the top card of your library. During any turn you put a lore counter on this saga, you may play that card. And then Gestalt mode. Gestalt mode. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, it gains haste until end of turn. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm, that's pretty good.
And it itself is a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. You do have a foil common. Light of Judgment. Deals 6 damage to target creature. Destroy up to 1 equipment attached to that creature. And we have a land. Full art forest.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. There's Lock Coal. Oops. Yeah, we'll just put our lands here. Yeah. Alright, come on. Let's find something fun. It's just some pretty wild cards. I'm most excited about the Vincent right now. It's like my favorite thing. Alright, Blazing Bomb. Fight on. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. At instant speed, we love this.
Mm-hmm, that's pretty good.
Like, Morbid Plunder is just that card, but strictly worse. Sorcery speed. Gishal Greens, 1 and a green. Create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So a little bit like of a landfall ability on there. It has flashback. Magic Damper. Galecat. Galacat. Flying Vigi. As long as you control 2 or more artifacts, this creature gets +2/+0. Iron Giant. Vigilance, Reach, Trample. It's kind of a fun limited card. It's pretty strong. Vincent's Limit Break. 1 and a black. Tiered. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. It has the chosen base power and toughness. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Until
5, 17.
So for a 5, if you're getting through, you could pump this to a 7/2. It's pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty strong. We have Dark Knight's Great Sword. 2 and a black. Job select. When it enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero token. Then attach this to it. Equip creature gets +3/+0 and is a knight in addition to its other types. Equip, pay 3 life. Ooh, equip, pay 3 life.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Once each turn. Oh, I'm glad they put the once each turn on that.
Yeah. Legendary creature. This is also Final Fantasy IX.
That's a Ginny card.
Kina Ku Gourmet. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a 1/1 green frog creature token are created instead. Oh, yes. That is a Ginny card. And I love that it's this character. This character is so weird looking. Uncommon. Rufus. Legendary creature, human noble. When Rufus Shinra attacks, if you don't control a creature named Dark Star, create Dark Star legendary 2/2 white and black dog creature token. Wow. So it's a 2/4 for 3 that brings a 2/2 with it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is a limited all-star. I will tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
This card is amazing. All right, we have a rare. It is a starting town. This card is pretty good. Land enters tapped unless it's your first, second, or third turn of the game.
Okay.
So it's essentially like something that, unlike a City of Brass, where you have to hurt yourself in order to use it, this has an alternate cost, which is pretty sick. I am a fan of that. Another rare. Joshua, Phoenix's Dominant. Whenever it enters, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Exile Joshua, then return it to its owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery. And I think there's maybe a spicy foil in there. Hold on.
Oh my god, you got the frog token.
We got the frog token for that art that we just found. Phoenix, Warden of Fire. It deals 2 damage to each opponent. And Flames of Rebirth. Return any number of target creature cards with total mana value 6 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Exile Phoenix, then return it to the battlefield. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
A nice little 2 rare pack. And I do think there was something spicy in there. Got the frog to go with the...
That's so cute. Look at him in the background with the fork.
Yes. We're going to have you play Final Fantasy IX so that you can learn these wild characters. Old vintage game. All right, set the... God, I feel so old saying that Final Fantasy IX is an old vintage game. Okay, we're going to slow roll it here because we saw something spicy. I think it's something foil and extended. So...
Ooh.
It definitely is.
Wait, is this the one with the Moogles on it? Oh no, it's different, I think.
All right, let's slow roll the rarity. It's an uncommon.
Uncommon.
Wow, that looks great.
That looks really cool.
Ambrosia Whiteheart. A white and 1 flash. When it enters, you may return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. And landfall. When a land you control enters, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. But it's not a flyer. Not flying. But a flashy 2/2. Not a flying bird. But a flashing 2/2. So now we see that in there we're getting these kind of cards. We also just got full art. And this is not an extended art. You can see the art goes down past the border there. So really nice looking foil there. I like this card. It's very pretty. We'll put it in this sleeve here. All right, let's keep going. So it does look like these play packs have variants in them, which is pretty sweet. Obviously, it's not going to be at the same frequency as the collector decks, or collector packs, excuse me. Red Mage's Rapier has job select, and when a equipped creature has whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and it's a wizard.
It's like a VV card.
Mm-hmm. Black Mage's Rod. We have job select, and equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent and is a wizard in addition to its other types. Prisha's Wanderings. Search your library. Instant speed. Search your library for a basic land card or town card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle. When you search your library this way, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. And then just a reminder, these are towns. And I'm guessing starting town is obviously a town. Yep, it's a town. That's a pretty fun little card there.
That's really good for instant speed. You don't usually get instant speed stuff like that.
Yeah, instant speed stuff that has that kind of versatility on it. It's pretty sweet. We got a merchant here. Beast Citizen, draw a card, then discard a card, and for 7, sack this creature, draw 3 cards. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each town you control. Okay. Slash of Light. Deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of equipment you control to target creature. Monk's Fist. Job select. It's a 1/1 and is a monk in addition to its other types. +1/+0 and is a monk. This seems bad. Just from a limited standpoint. It helped me figure out why it isn't. It comes in.
I mean, it's probably is a limited
+2
card.
+0. Yeah. It's a +2 plus. It's a 2/1 when it enters, and then you can equip it for 2 to give something 1/1 or +1 +0 and monk type. I don't know. Oh God.
Ooh.
An instant speed card here. Memories.
Oh, Stroke of Midnight. What? That's cool.
Oh, it's a Stroke of Midnight. Oh, and this is a light up the stage.
Yeah.
Jake, pay attention.
I thought you noticed that before.
No, destroy target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 1/1 white human creature token. Now,
Steel Drain card. That's really good.
this is great. This is absolutely a Universes Beyond card because I would absolutely run Stroke of Midnight in a deck like that. And now having a reskin
There you go.
is good. Reno and Rude. Black and 1, Menace. Whenever Reno and Rude deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. Then you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, you may play the exile card this turn, and mana of any type can be spent to cast it. This seems good. Seems good. Self-destruct. Target creature you control deals X damage to any other target and X damage to itself, where X is its power. Then we do another uncommon here. Ride the Shoe Puff. Whenever land you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. And then for 5 and 2 green, this enchantment becomes a 7/7 beast, in addition to its other types. And we do have a rare. A Titan. Summon Titan. 2 green and 3. Has mill 5 cards. It's a 7/7. Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And until end of turn, another target creature you can... Wait a minute. So you get a 7/7 for 5 that does all of this? And you can swing with this and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude.
The second turn. So,
This is insanely good.
it
Mill
is.
5, then on the second part, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. This is a Tifa card.
Oh, yeah.
Until
Yeah, definitely.
This is nutty. Aftermath analyst needs to be in there too. Until end of turn, another target creature you control gets trample and +X/+X, where X is the number of lands you control. There's so much going on for 5 mana here.
That's a good card.
There is so much going on with this card for 5 mana. In a foil common, it's a Paladin's Arms. Paladin's Arms. Job select. Equipped creature gets +2/+1 and has ward 1 and is a knight in addition to its other types. And then we have a land. Oh God. Kefka.
Nice.
Scary. Alright, we need to find something spicy in these last 5 packs here. I know everyone watching this is like, how have they made this bundle opening go so long? How is it possible?
Have to enjoy everything.
I have to enjoy it, man. Alright, Black Mage's Rod. Airship Crash. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. And now they put cycling
Now
on
it has. I was gonna say, it just keeps getting better.
I don't know how
man.
many more ways they can make this card. But this is like the most amped up version of this card that
This is so
exists at
good.
this point.
Oh man.
Artifact, enchantment, creature with flying, or if that just doesn't get the job done, cycle it away. You just cycle it away. This is a good card.
Oh man. I need to collect them all in order, just like
yeah, we need to just
over time.
Yes, we need to do a short of that, like how that card has gone.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's good.
We should do that. Retrieve the Esper. Create a 3/3 blue robot warrior artifact creature token. Then if the spell is cast from a graveyard, put 2/1/1 counters on that token. Okie dokie. We have Fate of the Suncrist. Spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a tap creature. Yeah, this is a pretty run-of-the-mill card here. Mysidian Elder. When this creature enters, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. This card looks... Dude, this little Impact Tremors wizard that they created in this...
Pretty good.
Pretty good. That's not the only card that makes that. Another Monk's Fist. Another Instant Rom... What am I reading?
Is this a magic card?
What am I reading?
Oh my god.
I was starting to read that card, and I was like, oh no, it's not that. And then I kept reading it, and I was like, those are what those words are, though.
It's hilarious.
Oh my god, when it enters, draw a card. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Are we running Instant Ramen in Shadow? I think we are. Oh my god.
Oh man, I love it.
Flash speed ramen card? Oh my god, they've got to be saving some of these spoilers for the last days. I just don't even know what to say. It's just hilarious. Restoration magic. Instant ramen?
Instant ramen.
That goes in my SpongeBob deck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't even read the restoration magic. I'm still stuck on the ramen card. I can't believe we just read a card in Magic the Gathering called Instant Ramen. I'm not going to be able to get past it. I'm just not. Restoration magic, 1 white, and it's tiered. We have Cure. Target permanent gains hexproof until and indestructible until end of turn for 1 white?
Well,
is that correct?
That's correct.
And then, if you want to pay a white and 1, it gains hexproof indestructible until end of turn, you gain 3 life. And then, if you decide to pay a white and another white and 3 other permanents you control gain a hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, you gain 6 life. Permanents!
Well.
What? How many effects like that does white need? At this point, you could just run 10 of those effects in a commander deck, run 0 removal, and just be the deck that no one can do anything to. Like, seriously.
It's fun.
Oh my god. It's so good. Tidus, Blitzball Star, 1 a white and a blue. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on Tidus. And when Tidus attacks, tap target creature and opponent controls. That's fun. Phantom Train. We have 3 and a black for a 4/4 trample. Sacrifice another artifact or creature. Put a 1/1 counter on this vehicle. It becomes a spirit artifact. Ooh, so a sack outlet that gets bigger. It's pretty good.
That's cool.
And so if we sack it, we don't even need to crew it. Oh no, this is how you crew it.
That is the crew, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this is the first vehicle I think I've ever seen that doesn't have a crew cost.
Interesting.
We have a ring here. Whoa. Pay 4, get 2, but now it has pay 1 life, tap target non-land permanent. What?
Yeah, what is this? Better Sisay's ring? Is that what it is?
Yes. This is a very good mana rock. I'm a fan of this mana rock.
I like that.
I mean, obviously, if I'm paying a rate of 4, I want Thran Dynamo, but I'm almost like, why not both? Having pay 1 life to tap target non-land permanent is crazy. We have a rare here. It is Zell.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Hello.
Red.
+1/+0 for each land you control. And at the beginning of your end step, return a land you control to its owner's hand.
It's good.
Oh, man.
It's really good.
And we have a foil uncommon from Final Fantasy VI. Let's see what it is. Poison the waters. Oh, God.
Oh, you're just telling me about this.
Oh, God. This is a very dark moment in this game. I had one of my friends tell me about it. Choose one. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. Or target player reveals their hand. You choose an artifact or creature card from among it, and that player discards that card. And then there's also a Toxic Deluge version of this moment that was just spoiled in the secret lair, depending on when you're watching this video. We do have a foil land. And it is Charlayan Nation of Scholars. This is from Final Fantasy XIV. Land enters tapped. It is a town. So it can be tutored up from that one card that we were talking about. We have a hero on one side and treasure on the other. All right, 4 packs left here in what would go down in history as the longest bundle opening on the history of YouTube. But you know what? This is my first time seeing any of these cards, so we're letting it marinate a little bit. Still looking for a mythic. Really want that mythic to show up. Let it be a Vivi. Thunder Magic. Undercity Dire Rat. Oh, well, we didn't even read this. Instant tiered thunder. So for 1 and a 0, it deals 2 damage to target creature at instant. Or for 3, 1 and 3, deals 4 damage to target creature. Or for 2 red and 5 other, it deals 8 damage to target creature. So that is a fun removal spell that scales with the pace of the game. That's pretty sweet. Got a rat. Black and 1. 2/2. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. We now have bears. We now have 2/2 bears that when they die, they give us a lotus petal. Like, it used to be like you played a bear in limited, and now it's like, no, if that bear doesn't leave something substantial behind, it's not playable. So this might be one of the best bears that exists in Magic. As far as 2/2s that are common, like if we're not talking about rares. Blitzball shot. +3/+3 and gains trample until end of turn. This is a good card. Little combat trick. That's Waka.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's cool. This is a Blitzball announcer. Everyone seems to be calling for Waka, folks. Combat tutorial. Target player draws 2 cards, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. I'm surprised with today's power creep that this isn't an instant. Instant speed, draw 2 for 3. Magitech Infantry, 1 white for a 1/1. This creature gets +1/+0 as long as you control another artifact. And for a white and 2, search your library for a card named Magitech Infantry, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. White Mage's Staff, job select +1/+1, and whenever this creature attacks, you gain 1 life, and is a cleric in addition to its other types. Lunatic Pandora. We have a 1 cost that lets us surveil 1. And then for 6 and tap, destroy target non-land permanent? This is absolutely an obscure card. Dude, this is a good card.
You're gonna have trouble taking stuff out of that deck.
Yeah, there's so many good artifacts in this set. Gaius Van Belsar. 2 black and 2, legendary creature, human soldier. When Gaius enters, choose 1. Each player sacrifices a creature token of their choice. Each player sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. And each player sacrifices an enchantment of their choice? Wait a minute. We just got another enchantment hate piece in black.
That's true.
This goes alongside Feed the Swarm. It goes alongside
Withering
Torment. And now we have Gaius Van Belsar. This is awesome. Choose 1. Each player sacrifices a creature token, a non-token creature, or an enchantment of their choice. If you play this correctly, like, you're going to ace whatever important enchantment is on their battlefield, unless they're like an enchantment deck. But if someone gets out like an early Rhystic, or if someone gets out like a Smothering Tithe, Gaius is going to be there to ace that. That's awesome. That is so good. Such a fan. Snowvillers. Vigilance. Snowviller's power is equal to the number of creatures you control. So this person's name is Snowvillers. Human Rebel Monk. I did not play Final Fantasy 13. Now we have Reach the Horizon. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and or town cards with different names. Put them onto the battlefield tapped. Okay. It's another rare. Excalibur 2. It's a 1-cost equipment. Whenever you gain life, put a charge counter on Excalibur 2. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on it. Wow.
I like that.
This thing charges up. We have a mythic. We have a mythic. Let's see what game it's from. Final Fantasy VII. Okay. What could it be? Oh, it's legendary. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. There you go.
This is good. When Cloud enters, search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. As long as Cloud is equipped, if an ability of Cloud or an equipment attached to it triggers, that ability triggers an additional time.
Yep. Oh, it's so good. All those swords.
So it
good.
tutors up an equipment. Oh, man. This is
so good.
Pretty good. And then we do have a foil common. It's a
cute.
Dragon's Wyvern. All right, so we did get a mythic Cloud in there. Flying, when this creature enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. So flying 2/1 for 3, that brings a 1/1 with it. Okay. And our land is a foil mountain.
Nice.
It's pretty sweet. We get a Barrett. Barrett Wallace. What is that artist's name? Patrick Hell. All right, 3 packs left. Yeah, that Cloud is pretty hype.
Yep.
Saw that card and I'm like, oh, that tutors? Yeah, we like that. We like that a lot. All right, Resentful Revelation. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand and the rest into your yard. So for 6 and a black, it has flashback. We have another Blitzball shot. Oops, that's good. It's the uncommon pile. Combat Tutorial. Second time those 2 cards have come back to back. Paladin's Arms. Oh. Sabotender. It's a plant. Reach 2/1. Whenever a land you control enters, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Oh my gosh. That is good.
That is such a good card. Another rat. Another Lunatic Pandora. And that has a little bit of actual, like, a little bit of damage there. Coliseum Behemoth. 2 green and 5 for 7/7 trample. When this creature enters, choose 1, destroy target artifact or enchantment, and draw a card. It's pretty sweet. We have a Giat, King of the Dwarves. Double strike. When Giat or another dwarf you control enters, and whenever an equipment you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. And he has double strike, so that's cool. Another uncommon here, Poison the Waters. Second one of those. And we have side quest, Raise a Chocobo.
That's so cute.
Whenever this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 green bird creature token with when a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. At the beginning of your first main phase, if you control 4 or more birds, transform this enchantment. And it turns into, when this enchantment transforms into Black Chocobo, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Whenever land you control enters, birds you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Ooh, wow. So a birds matters enchantment there at uncommon. Our rare is a Minwoo White Mage. 2 white and 3 for a 3/3 vigilance, a lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on each cleric you control. Then our foil is a common. And we find Full Art Island. Common Red Mage's Rapier. All right, 2 packs left. Let's see what we can find here. If you're like, why is this video long? It's because we read every card. All right, we got Warrior Sword. Equipped creature gets +3/+2 and is a warrior in addition to its other types. So more relevant creature type there. Resentful Revelation. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into your yard. And it has flashback. It's pretty sweet. Chocobo Kick. Kicker. Return a land you control to its owner's hand. And target creature you control deals damage equal its power to target creature an opponent controls. If the spell is kicked, the creature you control deals twice that much damage instead.
Good.
Yeah. That could be a massive kill shot in limited. I mean, that's a great card, even at sorcery speed. Dreams of Laguna. Another Paladin's Arms. Crossroads Village enters tapped as it does choose a color. So fixing there. Laughing Mad is an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. So we have one more expensive Thrill of Possibility that also has flashback on it. So that's kind of cool. Uncommon. The Crystal's Chosen. Create 4 1/1 colorless hero creature tokens, then put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. I don't know, Paige. Do you like that one?
It's kind of expensive.
Yeah. Uncommon. Meg Pixie. Meg Pixie. Flying, when this creature attacks, surveil 1. So a 2/1 flyer that when it attacks, you surveil. Pretty strong. Okay. Summon Fenrir. A green and 2 for a 3/2. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, that creature enters with an additional counter on it. And draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power or tied for the greatest power. These are so good. A 3/2 for 3 that does all of that stuff on sequential turns is just amazing. It's amazing. Even if it goes away, it's so good. Another uncommon, we have Overkill. Target creature gets -0, -9,999 until end of turn.
That's so funny.
And it absolutely wrecks indestructible stuff at instant speed.
Yes, that's true.
This is a really good card. It's a rare, and it's another Venat.
Another one.
Didn't you say you could use this card, though?
Yeah, Yoshimaru.
Yeah. So this is the same one that we got here, except not extended art.
Nice.
Got a Venat. And then a Blitzball is our foil. 3 and add 1 mana of any color. Goal. Sacrifice this artifact. Draw 2 cards.
Deal damage by a legendary creature this turn.
So a monolith that you can sacrifice later. That's pretty sweet. All right, 1 pack left. We've pulled 1 mythic. Can we find 1 more mythic?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. A hero.
I do like how hero tokens in this set, there's different ones.
Mm-hmm. A lot of different ones.
Mm-hmm.
Wizard, copy. There's that wizard that deals the damage.
Still think this frog is my favorite.
Hero, hero, hero. All different hero art. There's the bird. Chocobo.
Oh, that's pretty cute. Look at that frog.
All right, 1 pack left. Oh, there's a Moogle.
That's cute too.
That is cute. Oh, a Marlboro. Bad Breath. When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card, loses 2 life, and exiles the top 3 cards of their library, and it has Swamp Cycling.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. And if you're like, why is its name so close to Marlboro? Well, it's because there's a playoff of Marlboro having bad breath from being a smoker. Bard's Bow. 2 and a green, job select, +2/+2 reach, and is a bard in addition to its other types. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Another copy of that. You Are Not Alone. Got the whole crew from Final Fantasy IX there. Light of Judgment. 6 damage to target creature. Destroy up to 1 equipment attached. Oh, that's cute. Loporrit Scout. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That's really good on a 3/2 for 3. It's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Blitzball. Oh, it's a Zidane. Tantalus
Oh, that's
Thief.
good.
3, a red and a white for a 3/3. When it enters, gain control of target creature an opponent controls until end of turn. Untap it. It gains lifelink and haste until end of turn. Whenever an opponent gains control of a permanent from you, you create a treasure token. So we get lifelink and haste on whatever their biggest thing is. And then when we give it back to them, we get a treasure.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty sweet.
There's a lot of uncommon legends in this set.
A lot of
So,
uncommon
might be
legends.
some popper decks in my future.
Yeah. Sleep Magic. When this aura enters, tap and chain a creature. Chain a creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. When it's dealt damage, sacrifice this aura. Then we have an uncommon here. Sorceress's Schemes. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard or exiled card with flashback you own to your hand. Add red. And it has flashback.
Wait, or exiled card with flash? Oh, so you can flashback something again?
Yeah, so something with
That would-
flashback. I think this is the first card that we've seen where it's like you can go get a card exiled.
Yes, you can cast something, then you
Cast
flash
it
it
again.
back,
And
then
then
you get it back, and
Yeah.
then you can cast it and flashback it. That's pretty good.
that's really good. We have Vanille, Cheerful. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not even gonna try.
When it enters, mill 2 cards, then return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. At the beginning of your first main phase, if you both own and control Vanille and a creature named Fang, Fearless, you may pay... Oh, it's a green-black card. 3 a black and a green. If you do, exile them, then meld them into Ragnarok.
Oh,
Divine.
meld.
Okay, I see.
It's the big card on the back half of it.
Oh, God.
Oh no, that's not what we wanted to see.
What is this, a Venat box? Here's half of Ragnarok. Ooh.
Darn it.
Ooh, this Venat box. Oh, this is fun, though. It's the gold saucer.
Another town.
Yeah. This was a place where you go to gamble in Final Fantasy VII. I spent a lot of time
nice.
there. Yeah. You could there's like a racing chocobos thing that you could do there. So tap, add a colorless, flip a coin. If you win the flip, create a treasure token, sack 2 artifacts to draw a card. That's pretty sweet. And then we find a foil forest. So pretty fun little box there. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you again to Wizards of the Coast. It's fun getting to take a look at this product. I'm a fan of what we have going on here. Got the cute little Moogle. Got the... you do see like you are pulling some variants in the regular play packs. And then this comes with random cards here. And the... that are guaranteed. So you get an extended art thing, but it's not what's on the box guaranteed. So it's something else. Best card in here was the Cloud. Very fun card.
Definitely.
And yeah, thank you for watching. if you enjoyed the stream, or if you enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe. We hope to see you back in the future. And let us know in the comments how you're feeling about the Final Fantasy set. We do appreciate you watching. I know that this was a longer opening, but hopefully you put it on in the background. You got to watch reading through all the cards, and I hope that some of you enjoyed that. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.